Magic Makers. I'm Mom Virella.
I'm Yukita Cosplay.
And I'm CG Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Get your wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And speaking of up to no good, our guest is currently not here. His name is Bartlett. We're hoping he's going to jump into here at any time. So in the meantime, you are stuck with us. Okay, because we are often getting ourselves into just a wee bit of mischief.
You know.
But yes, until he shows up, you're stuck with us. But that's okay because we are the lovely ladies of Magic Making Mischief. So we have some things coming up, so we'll talk about those until Chris decides to slide into her with us and joining us. So first, we have Ms. Yukita Cosplay talking about what's going on. Oh, no, actually, Mom Virella first, talking about what's going on with ZombieCon.
Alrighty, so I and Magic Making Mischief have been part of a collaboration. I just got a text message. He is coming soon, just FYI.
Jeremy says hi. Hey, Jeremy, the maker of
Jeremy Vander, maker of fabulous wands since last year. Jeremy, don't get mad at me, but Trey is fixing up the lair, and so my wand got lost, so I'm using my oldest one. Don't judge me.
And Super Bobby says hi, guys. Hi.
Hi. Okay. So, y'all may remember ZombieCon Volume 1. We had them on not too long ago, and they are an independent film that has released. It's out on DVD now, and right now there is a giveaway, and I've got it on all my social media, so check it out. It's on Magic Making Mischief, and it is a Caption the Zombie, and this is only the first of 2 giveaways that we're collaborating with them on. So y'all get on there, and it is ending in less than 2 days right now.
Is it tonight? Tomorrow night.
It is ending. I will announce the winner Thursday morning, so it ends tomorrow night.
Jeremy says, "Well, leaf is not a beef stick." I'm assuming he means your wand.
Last week, yes.
You got a problem with my beef jerky? You got beef with my jerky?
You used beef jerky for what last week?
I just had my beef jerky. It was a chopstick, the jalapeno one, because delicious.
Elizabeth says, "Hello, Mom Virella. I'm glad your mom was able to come home from the hospital." Yes, we are very grateful that Mom Virella's mom came home from the hospital.
Definitely. Yes,
Grandma B made it back
for sure. Yes, and she is doing very well on her medications and stuff right now. So thanks to everybody for the positive vibes and the prayers. I truly appreciate that. It was a time. It was a time, but you know, you have those moments where you remember how much you love those people in your life, and you're very grateful to have them. And this was definitely one of them. So, real quick though, let me finish this up before tomorrow night. Get your captions in there for the photo of the zombie. What do you think? It can be funny. It can be creepy. It can be whatever you want. Just keep it family friendly because we're just here to have fun with it. But you can still win your own digital copy of ZombieCon Volume 1. And there is another contest coming up, which will be, let me give you a little hint, it's going to be a zombie cosplay contest. So, yeah. So y'all keep an eye out for that one next. Okay. And that one will have 2 winners, I believe, if I'm correct. If I'm incorrect, I may have them anyway. Hey.
So our next one coming up here has to do with Ms. Yukita Cosplay, and I believe it is Saturday night, and it
is. Literally, Theory just made a post about it too. But hi guys, we're doing 4th annual Dragon Ball Z Halloween party. Whoop whoop! It is from 7 to 10 p.m. in downtown Conroe. Of course, where Dragon Ball Z is because that's where the party's at. So it's going to be me, your girl Yukita. We got 2 other awesome cosplay guests that are going to be there too. And one of them is Rumple, and I'm really excited. I'm going to meet another friend, so I'm excited too. So yeah, come out and do that. The cosplay contest will be at 8 or 8:30. Don't yell at me. I just
they said the sign up is 7, starts at 7. So start signing up at 7.
There you go. Start signing up at 7.
I was listening to she said something about there only being 25 per category.
Oh yeah, per category or something like that. Yeah. So
we're doing kids, adults, and teens. So it'll be great.
Yep. So you want to get in there and get signed up and then go enjoy it. If you're not going to sign up, have fun.
Yes. And also the theme is K-pop demon hunters versus Demon Slayer. Those guys.
Oh yeah. Or yeah. So
anime.
And so I did watch the whole video, and Fairy broke it down, and there's going to be actually a lot going on. I think there's a dance group that's going to be dancing to the K-pop song, Demon Hunter songs, and then there's also going to be like a strength competition.
There's going to be a lot, but you have to go to find out. So we will see you at Dragon Ball C's Halloween Block Party Part 4 this Saturday. Be there or be square. Get it? Because you're not around?
What's in you got over there, Mommy or Yukita? You guys, what's in your cup?
It's sparkling water, in case anybody is questioning me. With my Wondrous Works in Wood goblet.
That has a smiley face in it. What'd you find out?
Yes, but if I show it to you, it's going to spill all over the computer. Can't have that.
Okay, but it's cute.
We don't want that.
I love it.
So next on our docket, we have the next Comic-Con coming up. It's going to be for, actually, me and Super Happy are heading to it. It's River Valley Comic-Con. It's going to be in Arkansas. Let me pull that puppy
Arkansas. Up. Not Arkansas. Arkansas.
It's going to be in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It's in 17 days, 9 hours, and 53 minutes. It's in Fort Smith, November 8th and 9th. And these are the guests. We have Karen Ashley, Michael Kovac, Austin Tyndale, Brett Wagner. We have Crystal Lee, Tammy Aaron, which we had on our podcast. I'm super excited about
Kitty
Wagner and Rosie Page. There's going to be all sorts of things. We will have a cosplay showcase as normal. There'll be tons of vendors and artists, and there's your admission. General is going to be $20. Kids under 12 and under are free. Team pass between 13 and 17 is $10. There's VIP passes going on too. There's lots of cool things going on. It'll be at the K. Rogers Park in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So there's lots of fun things to do. And as I said, Super Hubby and I will be there. Kate Craig said he wants what you're drinking.
It's sparkling blackberry water. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But it'll be super fun. I'm excited. There's been lots of cool things going on that have been around it. If you head over to the River Valley Comic-Con page, you can head over there and see what all is going on. There's been tons of attention going on over there, but just go over to rivervalleycomiccon.com if you want to register for that. Like I said, I'm super excited. Tammy Aaron, I think, was one of the first guests that was announced. Ms. Pippi Longstocking herself. So she's going to be heading over there too.
She'll be coming into your world.
I'm excited. And there's tons of guests as well. But like I said, rivervalleycomiccon.com is where you can get all the information as well as your tickets. So go ahead and pre-buy them and get on over there. I'll be running the floor as usual. So, and Super Hubby will be there running around too. He gets to help shuttle the guests and fill in where needed as well. And our regular crew will be there. So super excited for that. The next one coming up, let me bring that one up for y'all, is going to be where I believe and Mommy will be is NerdCon. November 15th, 2025. And that's going to be in Mount Bellevue, Texas. Some will be, let me bring that one up.
And that is a free convention, and it is only one day. So you'll come out Saturday, November 15th for NerdCon. It is an awesome convention, actually.
It really ought
to come.
It's very
free parking, free admission, and the guests the guests are awesome, actually, that they have.
John Harrison, Sheree Johnson, we have Samantha Newark, Jennifer, I can't even pronounce her last name. I didn't want to slaughter it, so I'm not going to. We have Jeremy Miller, Chelsea Talmadge. We have Mary Gibbs, John Morris. We have Susan Roman, Ron Rubin, Stacy Heather Tolkien right now are the guests currently announced. As far as their tickets, I know that is free entry, free parking, and that sort of thing. We will also have the NerdCon guys on with us that Tuesday before. So we definitely have them joining us. And if I remember correctly, Mommy and Nikita both have panels over there.
Yes. It hasn't even been officially announced the panel schedule yet, and I actually just got mine set up yesterday.
So my panel is more fun because mine is karaoke. Yeah, come sing with me. Yeah, come sing with me. It's going to be fun. You ever wanted to just have a full out Disney time and just, I want to know what the people do when they're at NerdCon and singing and dancing? Come find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my panel is actually going to be for starting your own YouTube channel, basically. And this is something that people have been telling me for a while, that I need to share my secrets that I've learned.
That'd be nice.
Let's see, hold on. I gave it a fancy name. Hold on. I gotta find my name. I wrote it down. From Click to Community, a Mombirella's Guide to Building a YouTube Channel that Grows.
It sounds so official.
My hubby helped me figure that one out. But yeah, I have a lot of tips and things that I've learned over the years, and yeah, I'm gonna share them and answer people's questions and whatever, what have you.
Oh, question.
River Valley Comic Con's link in the chat, as well as NerdCons, because NerdCons, River Valley Comic Con is rivervalleycomiccon.com. NerdCons is different though. It's nerdconmb.com. So make sure you get those correct. I put them in the chat for everybody to grab. So those are in the chat for you guys to find those two particular cons where they're going to be. And make sure when you are at those cons that you find me, Yukita, and Mambi, and get your tags if you don't have them yet. If you do have them and you find me at River Valley, make sure to find me with all of them, and you will get your little bags. I will have some with me.
Yeah, do the things.
Your M3 grab bags. With all your stash, because we're getting close to Christmas, and so those make great stocking stuffers that are in those little bags.
Figgity facts, yo.
Yep, and they're free.
Yeah,
you're giving away for free. You just have to have some snacks.
Who doesn't want free? Free.
So yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah.
There's tons of cool stuff.
Who doesn't want cool stuff?
Wait! We have a guest who is coming to the studio, and who is it? It is Chris Bartlett.
Hi.
Yes, sir. He's
Hi.
welcome.
Thanks
Is
for
that-
understanding. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn this, okay? Should I?
No. I want to see the Sorcerer's Stone. I see it. I see the Sorcerer's Stone. I saw it.
Wait, how's this? Is this better?
Welcome,
Here we go.
sir.
Oh, much better. Thank you.
All right.
Our little welcome, sir. Is that a Christmas tree behind you?
It is.
I'm stuck on
yeah.
Hedwig. I'm stuck on Hedwig and the Philosopher's Stone. I'm
Yeah.
stuck. Oh my!
You've got Yukita's attention 100%.
Oh my god!
Thank you guys
This
so
is
much.
beautiful.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes, we're so happy to have you. So,
Thank you.
Chris is often called the Droid Whisperer.
Oh.
Have you heard that nickname yet? This is what I've been.
I've heard nicknames. Yes.
So, for those who don't know, that is because if you are a Star Wars fan, which I've got my Star Wars on today,
Oh, I
so
love
low
it.
you can hardly see it. But he is the reason that there are so many awesome, he's inside the suit of some of the most iconic characters. Actually, you are now in the C-3PO in the series on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, this is my 20th year playing C-3PO for Disney and Lucasfilm.
Wow! Oh, wow!
Stop!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we've we don't talk about it that often. It's just because we want audiences to see 3PO,
Yeah.
not a guy in a suit. And so you want the performance to be as seamless to the original actor Anthony Daniels' performance, and but he's one of 20 characters that I play. So yeah,
Yes.
he's the most known for sure.
Yeah, probably that's what I was saying. Also on the Mandalorian. This is the one I told my son, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, he's the one that wouldn't shoot Baby Yoda, or Grogu, I guess is the real name, but he wouldn't shoot
Grogu.
Baby Yoda." And I'm like, I do
good.
actually
That's
believe
That's an interesting take.
Well, and he loved that. Like he was, that made him excited. So like, I don't know if you've ever heard anybody say that. But yeah, that was
Right.
my son's point of view. And he's like,
I
"Oh,
love it.
cool."
Yeah, you're talking about Q90, who flies Mando's
Yes.
ship, and Mando doesn't like that. Yeah.
Marty's
Yeah, he's my favorite character that I play, Zero, because he's a bounty hunter. He's what I've always wanted to play as a kid. I always loved Boba Fett as a kid, from the first time I saw him in Empire Strikes Back, and then to be able to play a droid who's a bounty hunter, was such an interesting character who, he's the smartest guy on the crew and he knows that. And he gets to fly a ship in Star Wars. I mean, that was, when you're watching those scenes, you're watching a 7-year-old boy playing an adult, playing a robot, playing a pilot. And so that was really the most fun day of filming for me.
That's awesome. Well, and bringing that to life is going to be awesome. Sorry, I don't mean to take over my
That's okay. That's okay.
But that's gonna be awesome being able to like bring those characters physically to life too. Like you said, you want to make C-3PO, for instance, as much like the original as possible.
Mhm.
So hold on, I gotta ask my question, then I'm gonna let my co-hostesses go
Okay.
with theirs. But so when you reenact it as that character trying to be like him, do you have to act like it's stiffer than it is when you're in the suit? Because I know it was very uncomfortable originally.
Yeah, so that's all a performance. The position of the hands and standing up straight and all the gesturing, that's all a performance. There was an audition, a movement audition that I was invited to 20 years ago, and that's the suit, while restrictive, does not make you move a certain way. Otherwise, they could just put anybody in it, and but. But Anthony Daniels' performance was really specific, and he in the original days in the 70s when the movie was previewed and things like that, people thought C-3PO was a real robot, and so that's why Anthony Daniels never did any interviews or anything in the early days, because George wanted that illusion to continue, because R2-D2 obviously a robot, C-3PO, his buddy, obviously a robot, and so that was I did a lot of homework, studying every single bit of his footage of him in the suits on screen and otherwise, to be able to to do a good job. So anyway, you can't sit down and or do other things, but that's all a performance. And same thing with the voice. I've been doing the voice for 20 years as well, and all of it is, I've worked with Anthony Daniels on several projects where we partner and collaborate to bring this character to life. I'll just say that. Yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Couple comments. First, Margie says hi.
Marjorie, hi.
Jeremy says that he met you with Brad at Rebel Scum first year.
Jeremy. Okay, cool. Hi, Jeremy.
And then
Fred's
voicing anyone in Mandalorian or Goku movie?
the new movie, yes.
Well, this has been a great conversation. Thanks for having me today. And
Oh no!
You can't answer that, or the answer is no.
Oh no!
no, I'm just kidding. I'm
Obviously-
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be able to tell you whether I was or whether I wasn't.
That's a catchy
So,
answer.
but there have been a lot. There are a lot of super talented people working on the film, and I know many of them. Good friends with many of them, and I think we'll really be happy with what we see on the screen in May next year.
He said at the Rebel Scum the first year, they were Han and Chewbacca.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Yes,
Great.
they're part of
that. That was great.
our Star Wars cosplaying friends. Yeah. We have a lot of cosplay friends. So.
Oh, good. Great.
So I have a question. You said you were 20 different characters. Who were those?
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind saying who they were.
Oof. Okay, let's see. We named C-3PO, who appears in Obi-Wan Kenobi, and every live action appearance of C-3PO on television or in the media over the last 20 years, with the one exception of Anthony Daniels' cameo in Ahsoka. So C-3PO, Q90 in The Mandalorian. I play the teacher droid in season 2. I play the server droid in the Book of Boba Fett. Copper in season 3 of The Mandalorian. I apologize, I'm jumping all around because
That's okay. Go
I'm
ahead.
just remembering as they come. The traffic droid in Book of Boba Fett, and One Jack in Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's another one. Oh, C-3PO, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ahsoka, I played the Home One droid and the C1D1, who was the red droid, and also the blue navigator droid in the first scene in Ahsoka. I also play other characters that are not droids, like the ferryman in the first scene in the first episode of Mandalorian. He's a goggled, snouted Kubaz species who is calling speeders over for Mando, and Mando doesn't want droids. And then I go on to play all the droids. Anyway, and then I play the Glavis Cascadag, who is in
It's a
the
mouthful.
yes, in the Book of Boba Fett in the awkward elevator scene with Mando. It was a really great featured moment I have tons of stories for each one of these individual, and also how I approached each character. They were each one is very special. And let's see, I played an Imperial gunner on the roof of the refinery in season 2 of Mandalorian. That was awesome.
Cool.
And let's see, I don't know what number we're at.
That's okay.
I don't know yet.
How long
There's
does
a
it
bunch
get
more.
like the C-3PO costume? Because
Say again?
How long does it take you to get into the C-3PO costume?
It depends. If I have my expert dresser, Dana Gasser, he takes about 20 minutes. But if it's somebody new who's never done it, it's a little bit like putting puzzle pieces together, and I'm trying to tell them how to do it while they're trying to do it, and so it takes longer. That takes about an hour, but that's why I always like to have my dresser. Dana's awesome. So same thing, Chris Sanders. He was my dresser for many years too. Dear friends forever, both of them. But that's about how long it takes. And to take it off, it's a lot quicker. I found out.
Gotcha.
Like 5 minutes to take it off. Yeah.
Austin Goes, he said, loves your stories. Do you have a funny story for like a C-3PO? You said you had good stories for each one.
Yeah, for C-3PO, so I got the call to be on the Oscars a few years ago to present for John Williams, and
Oh yeah.
and so it was a surprise. They didn't want anyone on, on the show to know, and so when you're backstage at the Oscars, people are not in costumes playing other people. They are the real people, actors that you've always wanted to meet, or movie directors that you've always wanted to meet are themselves, right? So I didn't want to be walking around in a costume up to my neck and just this face exposed. So I told my dresser, just do the whole thing. And I told R2, just try and keep up. And so we walked around like they were lost, because that is what they would be. And they were arguing, I forgot the tickets. How dare you? The tickets were your job, you nitwit. No, I'm not getting in there with you. That area is restricted. Will be deactivated for sure. So while I'm doing this, actors that I've always wanted to meet were running were running up to me. Andy Serkis was one of them. Lady Gaga was another one. Came up and were like, C-3PO, this is amazing. It's so nice to meet you. And I was inside, I was like, wow. But on the outside, I'd be like, oh, why, yes, of course. Wonderful to meet you. 2D2, pay attention. And so we had these really cool moments where I got to see these people that I look up to kind of revert to what I was feeling inside when I first saw these movies. And that was kind of like, an 8-year-old. And that was so satisfying as a performer to be part of that moment with them. So that's one of the stories. I have a lot of those.
That is awesome. I love that so much.
I'm going to
Oh
put on my
goodness.
glasses for a second because I just want to make sure I can see your names. Right, CJ, Yukita, and Mambirella. Mambirella?
Mombi works. Yes.
Mombi. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That is one story. Yeah. Another one with C-3PO. Let me see. This is something that happens regularly, is where if I do it a commercial or something where the director says, all right, Chris, why don't you come out? You can just suit up. You don't have to put the head on. Just come out. You can meet the cast and everything. And again, I just tell my dresser, just do the whole thing. And I wait for them, whatever they're doing on set. Like, on Obi-Wan Kenobi, I waited for them to finish what they were doing on set, and they said cut for whatever scene they were doing. They said cut, and then I just wander out. And Is this a droid maintenance facility? Oh, my goodness. Oh, R2D2, it is you. And so I run out and I meet R2 and I'm acting like I'm talking to him and R2's beeping and stuff. And then again you get these special Yukita is feeling this right now, I think. It's so when you see the whole thing, and I'm sorry I don't have the mask with me in this meeting, but when you see the whole thing together and his glowing eyes, his shiny finish, it's magical. In many of and I felt this on set with other people, other performers, other characters, meeting Grogu, working with him for the first time, was magical too. Part of that is because the puppeteers, I wanted to talk to Grogu. You would want to talk to him also. If you saw him on set, you would go right over to him. He's sitting on the table, and you would talk to him, and you'd say, "Grogu, can I get you something to eat?" And his ears would go up like this, and his eyes would blink like this, and you're like, all of a sudden, you're lost in the moment. And the reason that's happening is because the puppeteers are sitting way over there, and they're sitting there like Mike Manziel. He's a puppeteer for Grogu. They're sitting there waiting for and then all of a sudden someone's walking up to Grogu, and they're like, "Oh, here we go. We're gonna play," and it makes such a cool magical feeling on set. And I love working with such talented people who think like that too.
That is awesome.
Super happy. It's supposed to be Grogu rocks, but he put Grogu rocks. I have Grogu everywhere in here. I love Baby Yoda.
Oh.
No, I'm like a big Star Wars.
Yes.
He's literally right here.
Yes, I can see. Right.
Everywhere.
He really is the star of the show.
But I was going to ask you to do CP3PO, but you've already done it. So inside, the giddy little child is in here. I'm just trying to keep it calm myself. So.
Well, yeah, when I first started doing the voice, it was
not controlling it well. Yeah. We're all trying to control it.
Oh, that's so sweet. When
talk.
Yeah.
Well, trying not to cry.
Well, when I first started, and this is something I tell everybody is, none of us are born knowing how to do any of this stuff that we're doing, right? None of us were born knowing how to do podcasts or acting or playing instruments or driving. And we all had to learn, and we all had to try and fail and fail and fail and then try and get better and better and stuff. So when I first started with a voice, oh man, it was so bad. I was like, oh, R2D2, I'm fluent. It was so bad. And I'm so embarrassed. But I would drive to and from work when I was commuting to my day job, listening to the DVDs in my car and replaying those scenes over and over and trying to match the voice as close as I could. And so when it came time for that audition out at Lucasfilm, they bolted me into the suit and screw the ears together. And then, we did our movement. I walked around and did, when I say we, I don't know, me and 3PO, I guess. But we're walking around. I'm walking around and do my little thing. But I wanted to nail this audition. So I knew the lights were on. And so I was, walking away from it, and I turned around. Oh, my goodness, why, Miss CJ, I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. How might I be of service? And they were like, oh, cool. Okay. Well, we have a voice guy, and it's good to know that you know how to do that. That's cool. And so it was like, okay, for now I'm going to be, in the suit, and that's fine, doing all the motion. But then later they did call when Sir Anthony was not available, and that was a dream come true, and I'm still doing it. So yeah.
You're doing amazing at it.
Oh, thanks. There is a little, they do a little tiny effect on the voice to give it a little bit more mechanical voice, but they don't do they don't give me a British accent or anything. It's just doing that. It just sounds a little more tinny. But yeah, when you hear it all together, it's really magical.
British accent. You got it nailed.
Ah, thanks.
We're good.
You
That's
want to hear?
awesome.
You want to hear something funny about that accent? I was asking because we are all nerds here. We like to research and find out all the things about the thing we love. And so I was researching like where does this accent come from? And I was talking to some people, English people, and they said nobody talks like that. That's a very affected accent. It's like in America where you used to have radio DJs who would say things like Quad 106.5, the end. Like nobody talks like that. That's a thing we just hear on the radio. And so it's basically a kind of a posh British accent, but super tight, like trying to be helpful. My goodness, just really, always, and that's the funny thing about 3PO is he's never where he's supposed to be. He's never where he's programmed. Etiquette and protocol, it's my primary function. That's what he's programmed for, but he's not supposed to be in like rebellions or running from, stormtroopers or anything. So he's always so tense and anxious. And by contrast,
Keto.
other characters, like say Q90, he's a cold killing machine. He's like he looks like a praying mantis. So I studied praying mantis videos just to see like how do they move? I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with stuff. Yeah. Yeah, right. That's right. But they also have this almost robot like movement. Like robot movement where their heads stay very still and their bodies turn, or their bodies are very still and their heads turn. They also have these mandibles like Zero has in his face.
We lost him.
Oh dear.
We lost him.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I hate to do this, guys. We are actually over time. But he was awesome.
I'm all done.
Kakita's gone. Next week we're going to be having Ms. Stephanie Naldoni. We're going to
Yay.
talk about her new Dragon Ball series.
Okay, wait.
Oh, wait.
Maybe.
C3PO's back.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hi.
Really quick
Huzzah.
over time. But if you have any advice for anybody who maybe wants to get in that sort of business, what would it be?
Acting?
Sure.
Take an acting class. I genuinely wish I would have done that 15 years ago. You take an acting class, you learn so much, not only about the craft of acting, but about yourself. And that's really the secret to being a good actor, is knowing yourself. So if you know, like Yukita, if you know yourself so well that you could imagine what you would do if you were placed in some imaginary situation. Like I played a serial killer one time who had this like religious motivation. And that's not me, but I could imagine what steps, what's the word, series of unfortunate events that could happen in my life that might lead me to think that that is the only justifiable action. So getting to know yourself, really, it happens a lot in acting. So acting class. So
I actually
would
did
recommend it.
that. I did acting classes in college, and I was a theater major.
Nice. See? So how was that for you when you what did you learn in that acting class?
I learned that I have way too much fun morphing my voice.
Nice.
And that I can literally put myself into any character and do good at it if I actually apply myself, because ADHD is real.
That's great. Yes, right. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
You've blown my mind today, brother. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
please.
thank you.
I post stuff, and I'm going to be posting a series of stories of how I approached each one of my characters on my Instagrams and YouTube. But they're both the same. If you go to Chris F. Bartlett.
Awesome. I was already
Yeah.
that. But yeah, definitely go to his Instagram and his YouTube, which is Chris F. Bartlett, as he said. That's CHRIS, the letter F as in Frank, BARTLETT for those who are listening. Make sure to check his stuff out on Instagram and on YouTube. Chris, thank you so much for joining us today. We were a true pleasure and loved hearing about your stories. They were awesome.
You're welcome.
Hang on after we're done. Make sure to check out next week, same time, same sandbox. We're going to have Stephanie Naldoni talking about her new Dragon Ball series. So come back to find out about it. We'll see you next week. Mombi, go ahead and take us out.
If y'all haven't had a chance to yet, guys, make sure to smash that thumbs up and follow us, CJ Peterson on TikTok and YouTube, Mombi Rolla on YouTube, as well as Yukita Cosplay on Instagram, and follow them geeks on YouTube. So till next time, guys, we'll see y'all this weekend, hopefully. But till then, mischief managed.